Hey, what's up, zoners? Today, we're going to be going over a list of the top 36 running backs going in the 2025 fantasy football draft. We're going to be comparing this list to how they finished last season. And what's that going to tell us? Their value, man, where the discounts are, where you are overpaying. So last year, I pointed out James Conner at this time, and I followed him all the way through the damn summer, and I drafted him. Holy shit, it was amazing. The year before that, Kenneth Walker fucking the third, okay? So these lists produce some gems. They will change throughout the year, but this is just to identify some early targets of ours, man, so we can monitor it over the summer. So if that sounds interesting to you, man, stick around. I got an Excel table and everything. Holy shit, man. You got to wait for 7 seconds. You can do it! All right, man. First column in this table are the running backs in order of how they're going to be going next season, all right? It's not how I'm ranking them, so remember that. This is just their ADP. We're trying to find values, and then I'll rank them accordingly. So the second column, their ADP for this next season. So Bijan Robinson, man, going as running back 1 right now. Holy shit. Ashton Genty going as running back 2? No thanks, man. I would take Saquon Barkley over both these fools. Third column, how they finished last season, all right? So we got Bijan Robinson was running back 3. Now he's going as running back 1. That's no big deal. Ashton Genty's a goddamn rookie going as running back 2. That is a big deal. Jahmyr Gibbs, running back 1. These are PPR points, man. He's going as running back 3. That's a little bit of a value. A little bit. Saquon Barkley, I love. He's only got he's got a little bit of value as well. So Christian McCaffrey's our first huge hit. You can see that right there. And the third column is the value. So, column 2 minus column 3. That's what we're looking at here. It's kind of an indicator if you're overpaying or getting a discount on this player relative to the last season's production. So that's kind of a big deal, man. In fantasy, you're trying to get the best value so you can put together the best team possible. When you're overpaying for shit, it does not work, all right? So first up, we are going to be, last column as well. There is not a last column. But hey, these are the color codes. So targets, avoids, average points per game. So just like Christian McCaffrey, he finishes like running back 50. But I wanted to see what his points per game was so we can rank him accordingly and see if it is a value or not. There's a couple of those on here. And then traded. So there's only one player that was traded. We'll talk about that later. Najee Harris. And then rookies are highlighted in purple as well. Okay. So first up, let's go over our targets. Derrick Henry is my number 1 target. I mean, my highest target. It's not my number 1 target. We'll talk about that in a minute. So he's going as running back 9 right now. People forget about last season. Oh, man, he's old. Well, shit, dude. He finished as running back 4 last season. And has no signs of slowing down. So this gives him a +5 value score. Anything 5 or over, I'm highlighting in green for the most part, unless I just don't like it at all for some certain reason. But Derrick Henry, man, 21 plus fantasy points in each of his last 3 weeks. That's not slowing down. He only was beat out by Gibbs, Bijan, and Jonathan Taylor during that time. Dude, the Ravens, is their offensive line getting worse? Fuck no, dude. They were number 3 in run block win rate last year, and they just added another good tackle in the 3rd round this year. And he led the league with Saquon Barkley, tied with Saquon Barkley, in forced missed tackles. So somebody old is not leading the league in forced missed tackles, okay? He's not turning it up in the last 3 weeks of the goddamn season. So Derrick Henry, man, huge buy for me. If I could get him in the 2nd round this year, that's like a fucking league winner as far as I'm concerned. Second, which one I want to talk about? Kyren Williams, all right? Going as running back 12 right now. I thought he went as like running back 10. Something last season. I thought that was a huge value. So again, value score of 5, which is highlighted. Okay. So what am I doing? He only scored below 10 fantasy points once all season long. So we're looking at consistency. This fool is one of the most consistent running backs in the league. And you want to talk about consistency, that directly relates to usage. Dude, he led the league in usage, including red zone touches, even after a high investment in Blake Corum. 14 red zone touchdowns last year. That's 2 more than anybody else. All right. So the Rams are awesome. When they get in the red zone, it's all fucking Kyren Williams, man. Throwing the ball, running the ball. Watch the games. It's crazy. When you're going against Kyren Williams, man, you really fucking notice how much they use him. And then, hey, man, we're going to move right along here. We're going to go down. This is one of my favorite picks, even though, dude, I started doing some research on this, and this does have some risk built in. But Chase Brown, man, lighting the world on fire. I was ranking that fool in like the top 5 for like 5 or 6 or 7 weeks last year, and he was making me look smart. So going as running back 18 right now. So he's going as your running back 2. You know, I mean, if you're in the top 12, it's running back 1. Top 24, it's running back 2. He finishes running back 10, and that's without even being a starter. He's got a value score of 8, which is, highest so far. And then Chase Brown, man, running back 6 from when he got the starting job on last year. So as soon as Zach Moss went down, this fool was running back 6 for the season, and you're getting him as running back 18. So the problem here is that they brought back Zach Moss. They brought back Samaje fucking Perine. And then they drafted Taj Brooks, who's actually, I mean, he's big, dude. He's 5'10", 230 pounds. So that is scary around the red zone, along with Zach Moss. But right now, as it stands, with no football being played so far, dude, Chase Brown is a huge target for me. Now, he only was a 5th-round draft pick, so he doesn't have that high draft capital that will keep him at the top no matter what. If there's a better running back behind him, the better running back's probably going to be playing. And then, let's see, they drafted offensive linemen in the 3rd and the 5th round. We know that the offensive line sucks. Hey, man, but they're making baby steps to make it better. So Chase Brown, to me, big value. And then, hey, dude, you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Okay. James Conner. I talked about him last year. All fucking season, man. One of my guys, one of my MVP candidates, all that shit. And I drafted him. I loved him. He's going as running back 23 right now. That's fucking crazy, dude. All right. So he finished as running back 11 last year? You think Kyler Murray's going to steal a bunch of red zone touchdowns from him? I don't think so. Trey Benson, he gets a start, gets fucking nothing. All right. So James Conner is the man over here. A value score of 12 on my graph. So, hey, man. And then let's talk about James Conner, man. He had cancer. He beat it. He was old. He's getting older. Well, shit. He was tied second in the NFL with 32 broken tackles last year. That doesn't sound old to me. 7th in the NFL with 53 forced missed tackles. So he's breaking tackles. He's missing 4 forced missed tackles. That's what I'm trying to say there. 6 touchdowns inside the 5 in 2024. Dude, every fucking year this guy is disrespected. Every single year, man. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to be a top 12 running back. All right? So huge value on James Conner right now. Circle it, man. I'm drafting him again. And then let's go down one spot right here to David Montgomery. Every year, dude. This is an every year thing as well. So everybody's like talking about Jahmyr Gibbs and how he finished last season. That was after David Montgomery took a fat shit and got injured, okay? I know he came back, but he really did not play. If you look at fantasypros.com, he didn't play at all in the last 3 games. So he's going as running back 24 right now, dude. Borderline flex option for your running back would be David Montgomery again. So running back 18, I get Ben Johnson left, man, but same offensive line, same coach that wants to run the fuck out of the ball. Value score of 6 right here. And then David Montgomery, man, missed the final 3 games with injury. He did return for the playoffs, so he should be fully healthy to begin the season. Dude, he was still 8th in broken tackles with 20, running back 12 before the injury. Okay, so you're literally getting a flex you're getting a running back 1 as a flex option. When he is there, dude, he gets all the important touches. Gibbs gets the passes and a lot of stuff between the 20s, man. But when it comes to scoring and everything, all David Montgomery. Holy shit, that's a huge value to me. And I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, we got one more for the values, all right? And then we're going to go over to the avoids. Avoids are hard to identify this year. We'll talk about that in a second. So I'm going to go down to Tony Pollard. Oh, yeah, man. You're probably like, what the fuck are you doing, Tyler? Tyjae Spears. They even drafted another running back this year. But Tony Pollard, man, going as running back 28. Another flex option, man. You want to get these guys, these high upside guys. They have a path to be a running back 1. Tony Pollard could get most carries like he did last year. I know Tyjae Spears is there. But Tony Pollard, man, was one of the hottest shits in fantasy football 3 years ago. And now he gets Cam Ward. Huge upgrade, dude. They stacked. You could not do anything as a running back for the Titans last year. They got everything through volume because they stacked the shit out of the box, man. Will Levis sucked. So Cam Ward's going to be better than Will Levis. I guarantee that, man. He scored, 15 plus fantasy points in 8 of his 16 games played last year. And that offense was hot garbage. So half the time, dude, you're getting like running back 2 numbers from this guy. Plus, and his offense just got upgraded. He's got the best offensive line coach in the NFL, dude. And they were 21st in run block win rate last year. I see that going up a lot as well, dude, because that coach is no joke. I think it's Callahan's dad, some shit like that. So this offensive line should get better. The offense in general should get a lot better. And I know they drafted a running back. Tony Pollard should have a clear path to the running back 1 again and be a huge value for your fantasy team. All right, man, I'm going to go over the avoids, all right? So no Nothing to see here, dude. Just a player that only played fucking 4 games last year, right? 4 games. Scored below 10 points in 2 of those games. So, yeah. He's going against running back 5, Christian McCaffrey, right now. If you average out his 4 games, he was running back 25, all right? I think he scored like 16 points, then under 10, under 10. Negative 20 value score is what I'm giving Christian McCaffrey right now. That is god-awful. That's the worst we have on this list, okay? So not good at all. And then let's see, dude. He's only 28 years old. So, I mean, I guess you could think he might be bouncing back. He is still relatively young. And Christian McCaffrey, man, you're just kind of buying in that name. They drafted, another 5th-round running back? So Shanahan loves those 5th-round running backs, late running backs to Shanahan style. Dude, Christian McCaffrey is not worth the risk to be the top 5 running back taken. Give me Achane, Jacobs, Irving, Henry, Jonathan Taylor, dude. Maybe not James Cook. I could see that. And then Kyren Williams. And then I could see Christian McCaffrey being in the same tier with people. But don't give me that high risk in a fucking top 5 running back, dude. That shit's insane. So avoid Christian McCaffrey. All right. And then let's see. Going to go down here to, is it Isiah Pacheco? No, Jaylen Warren. So Jaylen Warren is, I don't even like to avoid this guy because there is potential for him to be running back 1. Who knows if Caleb Johnson's going to be good, dude? He had the best offensive line in the world in college, and he looked good. And now he's going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and his comp is Najee Harris. And with Najee Harris, dude, Jaylen Warren was running back 39, and he's going as running back 29. So the risk there, I mean, his floor is very low, but his ceiling, say he takes over the job in an Arthur Smith offense with Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers goes there, this will take a little bit of my doubt away. But right now, dude, I would be avoiding Jaylen Warren. And then lastly, Isiah Pacheco. I have been avoiding this fool since I was on him his rookie year. Then everybody wanted to draft him high. And I was like, dude, don't do it. And then last year he did it again. All right. And what? Let's see. Sorry, man. Drafted running back in the 7th round is what the Chiefs did. All right. He was a 7th rounder himself, Isiah Pacheco. They signed Elijah Mitchell in free agency. And then Pacheco had 8 or fewer fantasy points per game during the last 5 weeks after coming back from an injury. He did have 16 points per game in the 2 games he played before that injury. I just don't like running backs, dude, in Patrick Mahomes' offense. I thought it was Andy Reid, but Andy Reid, I've been targeting running backs because of Andy Reid. But ever since Kareem Hunt, dude, they have not needed a goddamn running back. So, yeah, Pacheco is good on a value, but I don't think he is worth it this year. He is going as a flex, but, dude, his floor is just way too low for me. Give me, I don't know, give me Jaylen Warren over that. Give me Cam Scatabo. Brian Robinson even, dude. There's a lot of people I'd rather have over Pacheco. So right now I'm avoiding Isiah Pacheco. All right, everybody, that is the show. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any values, man, or avoids for running backs, please let me know, man, down below in the comments, because I need to think about this. It was hard for me finding avoids. I love the targets were easy. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a really good year, all right, to draft fantasy running backs. We're probably going to all wait for them and then regret it later on. We should have taken those motherfuckers earlier. So who knows? But again, man, give me some food for thought and comment down below. Hopefully I earned a thumbs up, man. Hopefully I earned a subscription. We've been trying to get 2,000 subscribers for like a year. Please help us out, man. Please, God, help us. Anyways, this is Tyler Big Turd Ward. This is the Fantasy Red Zone. We got our live streams on Friday, man, where we're drinking and cussing and talking that football. So please join us there. Appreciate you.